Well, hello everyone. I'm Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Andover, Minnesota in the US. And today I'm bringing you another special live stream. We're going to show some goodies today, and we've got lots of things behind me on a couple different counters. We're going to see some things that I have obtained, brought back with me from Stampin' Up's March 2026 OnStage convention in Long Beach, California. So I just returned. I went there on Tuesday and then returned on Monday morning. We had a storm that happened in Minnesota where I live, and so they canceled all of our flights for Sunday. We would have been flying home on Sunday, and all of us got canceled and rebooked and stuff. So I did the red eye. I am a little tired. I don't remember who it was that mentioned that, but she said, "Thank you so much for doing these lives, and you're tired." But I'm hanging in there. Yeah, so we're having fun, and we're gonna show lots of goodies. So I hope that you're ready for that. Let me grab this one first. So this is the bag, and I'm just going to show it to you from afar because it's so big, and then I'll come up closer. But this is the bag that we got as convention attendees, and so it's so cool, and I guess it's really trendy too. And it's got this like kind of quilted look on it. It's got zippers on the inside to zip up the top part. There's a pocket in there. Couple pockets on this side, a zip pocket on this side, the Stampin' Up! Logo, so fun. And then of course you have like the extra things. Here we have two little loops so that we can attach a longer handle, like one that would go over your shoulder. In the front, you could either use this as, I think this is pretty cool. You could use this as a pocket here, but it also zips on the bottom. So if you want to, you could attach it to your suitcase handle, and then you can travel with the bag. So this is so fun. I love this bag, and it's in one of the new colors. Oh, there's pockets on each side too. No, just on one side. Sorry, I lied. But I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's in the new color. Hydrangea Hue is one of our new Stampin' Up! 2024-2026 in colors. If you want to see all 5 of those in colors, you'll want to catch the live that I did earlier today. Okay, next. Let me show you some more things that we got in our bag. So here's the handle that came with the bag. I haven't taken that out of the little plastic thingy, but so then you could put it on a shoulder strap, right? And then we also got a lanyard. I haven't opened this up because I just use the same lanyard every year. On here was a pin, and I'll show you the pin in just a minute. And then we got like a little OnStage booklet, and it has nice lines on the inside for writing on. In the front, you even have like this fun little, I don't know what that is, like stencil for doing little color, doodles. You could doodle. A ruler, I don't know. And then all of my notes from what I remember from the event. And oh golly, gee whiz, we had an agenda. Let me bring these things over next, and then we'll bring you down to the desktop. Okay, so let me zoom in here so we have a decent view. I guess my grid paper is kind of wonky. Let me show you this first. So pens. We had pens in our bag, so you could use all these different fun colors. I didn't pull those out either. There's a lot of things I don't use because I use like my own things that I bring from home. But then we got this pin. Remember I said there was a pin? So there's my OnStage pin. At that event, I got this little pin from Tracy Bauer, and oops, my pin fell off. And then I gave out these little pins that look like the Stampin' Positioner. Oops, where am I? The Stampin' Positioner with some paper on it. So I'll have to find the backing for that. And then this is a pin that I didn't bring with me, but I have some pins that will be made available soon. Remember these from last year? Okay, and ribbons. Then you get to go, after you get your name tag and lanyard, oh, here it is. Your name tag and lanyard pulled together. Then you get, you can go over and you can grab your ribbons. So I got my title ribbon and things that I achieved, and then my team and the team that I'm within. So that was really fun. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. inside everybody's envelope, they got a little letter. Inside mine, I had some coffee coupons. I don't drink coffee, so I gave one to a friend and never used the other one. And then we got to go to this special breakfast if we have a certain title. It's called the Silver Elite Breakfast. And so at that breakfast, OnStage, I guess it was called. No, sorry, OnStage is the event. And then what did they call the extra thing? I don't remember. Anyways, so we have this matching bag now to go with the big bag. And I'm so excited. So I'm going to put these things within, and we're going to move on to the next stuff. Lots of goodies in there. We'll just throw these all in here. Okay. So that was what we got at checkout, or if we had a certain title. Okay. Welcome, welcome, everybody. What I'm doing is I'm sharing all these goodies, all these things that I brought home from Stampin' Up's convention called OnStage. Let's see. Let's go to this pile next. Okay, then we also got to do make and takes, and you know, like you got to craft when you're with your crafters, right? So one of the things that we got to do during free time, or class time I should say, is we could choose to go to this thing called Product Experience. And so we have this 12 by 12 really fun paper that if we cover this up and cover this up, we have a scrapbook paper in the background, right? We could have like a scrapbook page from that. From that experience, we could do this little sampler of the new in colors. So remember I was telling you about the new in colors. So these things here are little swatches of cardstock, samples of the ink pads, and then samples of the blends markers. I did it super fast, but you can see that also in the other video that I did this morning. These are the new in colors. And then we got to go around and do a few more things in that product experience area. We got to try out a new impressions plate, which in a lot of our minds is an impressions mat, but it's a new thing that we're going to have in the embossing die cutting machine, I should say, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, so that you can not only die cut, but you can get a very deep impression, a deep emboss with some of the dies. So that's fun and new. Hi, Rhonda. She goes, I can't believe I'm catching you live. And then, and I didn't actually stick these together, but these are, what are these called? These are the flip flaps. And so they gave us this title piece to put in here. And then we went around to different stations and we could try out different products. So one of the products is the Stampin' Positioner, which is going to be available in the new catalog. So if you missed out on that, let's say you're a fellow demonstrator and you missed the pre-order time, or you missed getting the starter kit, heaven forbid, because you really wanted that positioner, well, you can purchase it coming up in May 5th. If you're a demonstrator, a current demonstrator, you can actually pre-order it March 24th, so yay. So we did Stampin' Positioner tricks, and this is a new stamp set, new color, Peaceful Pine. White gel pens are coming. This was just using blends markers and the, whatever that's called, the white one, that kind of like, what's it called? I'm sorry, hang on. Oh my goodness, I haven't used it in a while. The color lifter. And I really, like, I went through that product experience area in 10 minutes time and did all these samples. So I just swiped through it. It wasn't very fast, but the color lifter, little polka dots on there. This is using the brayer to make kind of a fun texture, earthy background, right? Well, depending on the color, but nice texture. Hi, Joanne. And then on this side, we have shimmer pens, you guys. And the shimmer pens are in our new 5 colors. Guess which color this one is? This is the hydrangea hue color. So we have, and you can kind of see the shimmer in there. Shimmer pens, and we could like brush with it, or we could tap it so that it made little speckles. So that's in all 5 colors. Perfect. My hubby's helping me with something, you guys. He is such a doll. Okay, then after the product experience area, let me show you some things from this event. This was a separate event that we had to, pay extra for because we received some product with it. And look at this piece here. So yeah, if you've signed up for the craft along, he is helping assemble cardstock packets right now. Ah, love him. Okay, so this piece is also 12 by 12. Again, cover this little section up, cover this up down here, and you have like beautiful background ready to go for a scrapbook page, right? All right, and so in that product experience area, I'm sorry, we already got through the product experience. In that after hours event, we had some new product that was available to us. So this was in our packet. We have a new stamp set called Fern and Flora. And you can see lots of pretty delicately drawn designs in there, some words with a couple different fonts, some textures, a little frame piece, and of course, matching dies. So what they gave us, because we couldn't die cut during the event, they gave us pre-cut pieces so that we could assemble some cards. And I did assemble some cards, but not like the instructions said, because Rachel doesn't do the instructions. Most of the time I don't do instructions, right? If you follow me with kits, you know I don't do instructions. I just kind of like make whatever I want from the supplies that are in front of me. So, hi Yvonne. The Hydrangea Hue, you love that one too. That one is my, well, I have so many favorites. I really love that new Barely Blush color, and Peaceful Pine is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then this is another product that we got. They're called Dewdrops Embellishments, and they're in like a clear color. I should probably look these up. I'm guessing this is like Night of Navy and Granny Apple Green. Let's see if I have, oh, my catalog's back there, and clear. I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I can look them up really quick, so hang on. And what's nice is that our catalog is organized so that you have like all your embellishments together, all your dies together, all your stamps together. Okay, let me peek really quick. Dewdrops are in Clear, Old Olive, and Secret Sea. Pretty close. Okay, so those came with that. A little instruction manual for making these beautiful cards. I only didn't make them that way because I didn't have the patience, but look at the fun detail that were within them. So you get these little instructions so you can go ahead and make these fantastic, beautiful cards. Again, I didn't do it. So let me show you what I made. I made simple and quick. And I have lots of extra pieces left over because I didn't make them as intended. But here's my card, one of them. So just made a card base and then put the layers on there. They all kind of follow the same pattern, just simple, super simple. And then this one here. And you know what? That embellishment pack might have been, no, that was the one that came with it, I think. I think this embellishment pack came with something else because we had make and take sessions too. So here's where I used the embellishments that they gave us for the after hours, but I brought these in because they also gave us this really fun pack of gems that we already have. They're like they're called the metallic gems, I think, metallic something. Lots of extra pieces left over because again, Rachel didn't do them the cards as intended. And then I stole some grid paper. So I have some really fun grid paper now to use. So then we had two other sessions. So we had our product experience where we got to do and make and all that fun stuff. We had after hours if we paid extra for it with extra new product. And then we had two different make and take sessions during this convention. So, so yeah, lots of goodies. And in this packet, I believe it was this one, because you can kind of see them in there. We got a fresh pack of the adhesive back metallic gems. Love this. So those are sticking around. I didn't do these two sessions and I have a good reason why. Our flight got canceled. And so I left one of my classes and didn't do them. Yeah, anyways, I missed out on some stuff because I had to deal with flight issues. But this is the way your card's supposed to look when you're done with it. Isn't that pretty? So basically they gave us coloring time and layering time, some stamping time. And then this is what we were supposed to make in the other make and take session. Again, And I also had phone charging issues. So I had to keep going back to my hotel for different things. But within this packet, we got these goodies here. And this is a new ephemera pack. It is called Sincerely Noted Mix and Match. These are sticker-like ephemera, so they just stick right down. And if you don't want them to be stickers, you can use that embossing buddy and just, tap it lightly on the back side so that you're making that stickiness go away. We've shown that in past videos. So you get 2 sheets of each. And so lots of nice words and phrases to accent your cards. And I believe one of these, let's see here. Oh yeah, right there. Hey there. So that's the one that they put on the sample. They give us a whole pack just to give us that hey there. Pretty cool, right? Is Susan's, yes, it is, Felicia. Susan's stamp set is in the new catalog. And the reason why I'm doing this live at 6 p.m. Central Time, I'm glad you're here, by the way. Thank you for taking time for this. Because Susan, my upline and my really good friend, she is having her live at 7:30. And so you'll want to go over there afterwards and check out what she creates with her new stamp set. So I'm just filling in some more time beforehand so that you can see all this goodness. And then you can visit and watch a project. Now we also got these 2 sheets in there. And what I love about these, and I must have missed some, maybe they talked about these, but I had to talk to my team. I said, did they demonstrate this at all? And in fact, I think they said they didn't. But we had a board, like a little display board, and you might have seen it in my pictures on Facebook. There was a display board that had these over the top of 12 by 12 and 6 by 6 cardstock. So you could see that this could be your template for making these one-sheet wonders. And then they had all these finished cards with all those pieces on them. So you'll have to check out my photos in my Facebook page. Okay, we have a question. Are the glimmer pens delayed as I heard? Yes, Jane, they are. We have, I think, the glimmer pens, and there was like one other product that are supposedly not going to be here on time for pre-order for March 24th. So if you're a demonstrator, Jane, and I'm assuming you are because you might have gotten that notice already, you'll just have to wait a little bit. But hopefully they'll be in time for the new catalog release on May 5th. So, okay. Oh, Diane had a flight cancellation too for Nashville. Oh, you had a layover in Nashville. Okay. I'm going to bring in some more stuff. Sorry, all those people that had these changes in flights, I know that it's also not just because of the weather. Like, isn't there something with TSA agents not working, or they're working, but they're working without pay? I mean, it's kind of crazy right now at the airports. Okay, let me bring over to you. I'm going to wait on that. I think I'm going to bring over to you some prizes. So they have prize patrol. So look at all that goodness that I already got for attending convention, right? And then they hand out all these prizes. And for prize patrol, you have a number on your badge. And so I had number 3, I think. So I was one of the first one. I think I was the first one drawn. And for that, I got 2 packs of other ephemera. So this one's called Under the Sun Mix and Match. And you can see, again, 6 sheets, 2 of 3 different kinds. So we have some summer images that are really fun in here. I guess you'd call that maybe spring images too, but we get rain all summer. Well, not all summer, but we also get rain in the summer. And then this one's called Meant for You Mix and Match ephemera. So we have some celebration type images, a cake, rings, birthday balloons, presents, graduation hat. So there's a cake, bouquet. So these will be fun to create some quick cards with, right? So I got that. How do we watch Susan's video later? Let me see if I can put a link to that in the actual, let's see if I've got that pulled up. In the actual chat here that we have going on. I think I do have her link. I do. I have it, in fact, here. Let me, I'll copy and then I'll show you the name of her channel too. So let's just take a brief pause. So Sue Stampfield is the name of her channel. Her name is Susan Campfield, as you can see down here. And she's going live. at 7:30, like in an hour, right? And then I will copy this link at the top that you can't see because it's under my head, and I'll put it in the chat. But you'll just want to go to Susan Campfield or Sue Stampfield for searching for YouTube, okay? All right, back over here at the desktop. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can paste into the chat. There we go. Okay, other goodies. Then we had 3 other all attendee giveaways. We had, and I don't even know what order these were in. I think this was first, family celebration. We received lots of word stamp sets, which I thought was interesting. And I think it's because then you don't have to worry about different tastes that people have, right? Everybody loves words. So I thought that was really nice that we had this variety of words to use. Like, let's say they gave us beach balls, which I love, but let's say someone else doesn't like beach balls. So you know what I mean? Like, this seems like it's more generic and appeases everybody, right? So a couple different font types in here, but I love this in that as a former teacher, it's cursive. It's like the kind of cursive that we used to teach. And then we have sending salutations. Again, a couple different fonts in there. You have like a cursive writing, and then you have this font that's all in caps. Okay, and then we received this one, which was the Sunset Sparkle Sequins. Really pretty colors in that. Let's see if I can look up that for the colors. I'll tell you. Should have left it open to that page. For those sequins, they are in the colors Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger, Clear, and Strawberry Slush. Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger, Clear, and Strawberry. That's Strawberry Slush. Oh, I guess it does look kind of pinkish in the light. It has kind of a brownie tone to them too. Anyways, and then one other giveaway was, of course, the catalog, which was given to us on the last day towards the end. Okay, more. I think I'm going to shift these over though, so I have room for stuff. So I'm going to bring these back to the table. And let's bring over some team stuff. So our team last year had these ribbon wands, and so we had a gathering the evening before, which would have been Wednesday night, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Wednesday night. So we had our team gather on Wednesday night for like 2.5 hours. We made 2 make and takes. We took photos. We had swaps. We gave gifts to each other. And then we made these light up ribbon wands so that we could find each other in the crowd. And I'll tell you, this is the 2nd year and people are like, oh my gosh, those are so cool. So maybe everybody needs to get a ribbon wand, except then we'd all not be able to find each other's groups. Yeah, because we'd all have the same thing. Anyways, this is the way we see each other. This is the way we cheer for each other. And it's been really fun to have these the last couple of years. This is the one that I made for this year. So I just used colors of ribbons on my own because I made the sample. I brought these from home. So maybe next year, maybe what we'll do is have everybody bring their own favorite ribbon colors. I don't know, because it's kind of fun to have your personal favorites in there, right? So that was one thing we did, is we made ribbon wands. We also created a couple make and takes, like I told you. So, hi Maureen. Made a couple make and takes. This is the one that I created and led all of our attendees at that team event in making. And then this is the one that Susan created so that we could make that together. So it's kind of a fun fold like that. And yeah, we used the product Daydream. Anyways, it's a new product that just, did it debut already? I think so. Yeah, I think it's new. Yes, it debuted because we needed to buy, of course, extra product. Oh yeah, it's already out there. This is one of our March. This is March release products. Okay. Did I understand? Okay, these are more questions coming through. Yes, I should answer questions. Let me breeze back to see if I missed anything. And I love it. Some of you are like talking about how much fun you had there. So I can tell that there are some of you that attended. Did I understand that next year's OnStage is going to be virtual? Yes, Charlene. It is going to be virtual. And then the year after that, they're going to have their 40th anniversary event in Salt Lake City. So I believe the reasoning for making it virtual was so that we could have people encouraged to save up so that more people could attend than ever. Like, we want to make this the biggest event. So I hope that you enjoyed looking at those. I'm going to put those off to the side because I am going to teach that fun fold tomorrow in my live. And then I'm going to bring over some more things that we had for our team event. So besides make and takes, I told you that we gift things to each other, right? Oh, let me show you the name tags too. So these were name tags that I made for the attendees to wear so we all knew each other. And then we gifted things to each other. So do you remember that pin that you saw with it's the enamel pin? Here, I'll show it to you again. So for all the team attendees at this event, I had an enamel pin to give them. And this is that Stampin' Positioner again. And these will be made available on my website in just a few days. I'm waiting on the third one to come. It's going to be a paper trimmer. These were really popular last year, so I got another set of 3. So I have the ink pads, I have the Stampin' Positioner, and then I have the trimmer. These are all Stampin' Up approved. I don't break rules, so Stampin' Up approved, and they will be available on my blog at the same pricing I had last year. Okay, so along with that enamel pin that I gave everybody, I gave everyone also some sanding blocks, some cute little white sanding blocks that has some dirt on the bottom. These are like nail buffers, but they work great for sanding cardstock, and with them being white, there's no color transfer, right? And then I also gave everyone a little sampler of two-tone cardstock in colors that were like, you don't get these typically, maybe a couple of them, but you typically don't get most of these colors in some of those variety packs. So I gave them a sampler of two-tones so that they could play around with those colors. I love two-tone cardstock. It's one of my favorite. Okay, so yay on that. So that was a gift for everybody. And then I also gave to just my team members. So I had people that were there that were just under my, like in my team, not just Susan's, but I should say not in Susan's, but in mine. So it would not have included like sister demonstrators or niece and nephew, you know what I mean, like that kind of thing. So it was just in my lineage. I gave everybody a silicone brush, and as you know, you might have seen me use these. If you trim them down to this size, like you just trim them so that they're about 1/4 of an inch high, they become pretty stiff, and then you use them with your silicone sheet. You put your glue on your silicone sheet. In fact, I did something with this today. Silicone sheet, put the glue on there, tap it, and then you can put it on the back of your delicate pieces or your skinny pieces or whatever. So I gave everyone a silicone brush. This here is an envelope dab and seal like adhesive, so you can close your envelopes with it. You can also make envelopes and then put that on there, allow it to dry, and re-moisten it to seal it. Got this idea from Joanne Pollock. Love you, Joanne. And then I gave everyone a precision tip bottle, because who doesn't want to, have some new precision tip bottles once in a while. Plus the team ribbon with a little tiny note that was very punny, by the way. As you can see, we got bonded by creativity in there. We have stick with you and connections with others. Okay. And then I also participated in the swap. That was part of that event. And you may have seen these cards because I shared them last Wednesday in a pre-recorded video. Showed how to make them, and I made 36 from 1 pack of cardstock, or I should say 1 pack of designer paper. So, okay. Let's see here. Just checking to see if there's any other. Thank you. I'm glad you like those pins. The new ink pads are like close to my heart that you've had from over 10 years ago. Haven't had to ink them, and they still work great. I have found, just so you know, if you're like having to root for, firm foam versus felt pads do not have to be re-inked as often as firm foam. Firm foam, they're spongier, but you have to kind of like freshen them every once in a while, or at least push, like use a firm, like the spoon or a clear block, and kind of like push on your pad to get the ink to kind of move around on it, because the ink isn't as mobile on a firm foam pad. You kind of have to get it moving, or you have to re-ink it often. So yeah, that's true. Will there be scissors in the new catalog? We don't know about scissors yet. There was like a little hint to it, but there's no definite information on a scissors coming, okay? In other words, like time and all that. We know that Stampin' Up! Is working on it, but we don't have a time when it's going to be made available. Got to work on the budget so you can go to Salt Lake City. Yes, absolutely. Just take that number that, you know, like we paid for the convention this year, divide it by 24 months. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to put this stuff over here, and I'm going to grab a few more things that I had brought with me to that team event. Every year, I recognize some team members that achieve in certain areas like leadership, sales, and team building. And you can see that I have these little clear blocks. And so I passed out some clear blocks to my achievers. They're etched, and they all say like top sales, top leadership. So these will be going out to the achievers when I'm done with this video. So congrats to all of those people in my group for achieving. So the rest of these are people that weren't at the convention. They will get mailed out to you. So happy celebrating when you get your blocks. You can use them to stamp with because they're clear. But yeah, and congrats to those people that came to the event. Okay, let me move over to the last pile. That was from the team event. These are some swaps that I received back. So remember I showed you the card that I swapped out? So in return from those, I received all of these goodies. So I'm gonna go through those. Then we're gonna go through some other things that were gifted to me by fellow demonstrators that are over on this table. And then we're gonna go through some new products, okay? So lots to share, and hopefully we can get it all in an hour. We started about 34 minutes ago. All right, and I haven't even opened these up yet. This is by Kelly Burkhart. So let's take a peek at, we'll just open each one because I don't wanna miss if there's anything on the inside. Beautiful colors. I love how she did kind of like that two-tone here, right? So she's got some of that new foil. It's a textured kind of foil paper on there. New paper. This is the same paper that I use to make my cards. And then do you see how she used different blues in here to make it look sort of similar to that look there on the paper? A skewer card done by Maria Cristina Leone. And you can see, look at all the detail that went into die cutting and sponging these. I love how she made them look like red onion. That was a lot of die cutting. Happy birthday to the grill master. And there's a recipe that might help too. If you like the card, you can just use her supply list to remake it. Super stinking cute stamp set. I love this stamp set so much. I have another card that I want to show you too, but that didn't come in the swap because they weren't there, but I'm going to show it to you anyways today because they gave it to me and they should have been at the event. So this is using that fun stamp set with the little tiny kitties, little tiny doggies, the birds. This is from Linda Larson. So let me put that one over here. And then this one is from Pat Ertel. And she did, oh, look at it, it's a little pocket card. See, I haven't even opened these yet. This is so fun. So it's a little pocket card for a birthday, a little something for you. Happy birthday. Using one of those favorite paper packs. I think this paper pack was released in January. Congrats to all the achievers. Yay. Thank you, you guys. All right. If you see anything, by the way, that you want me to demonstrate, let me know. Ooh, look at that. That's that gold. This is the stuff that I want to say is, I don't have it. Does she have a list on the back? No, I do not have a list. Okay, not sure. We do have some gold stuff, but I don't know if it's necessarily this. And I don't even have a name on here. I don't know who that's from. Okay, next card. Sorry, I can't give you any information on that because I'm not sure. This card is from Rose Carey, but thank you for the card if it was you. This is from Rose Carey using, again, that paper pack that was on the January release. And Rose always does the inside of her card. There we go. This is from Tony Tessler. And using some of that paper. It looks like it has a texture to it, but it doesn't. Like, you just want to touch it. Some embossed paper here with that ladybug embossing folder. Can you see the tiny little ladybugs in there? And then it looks like there's some ladybug embellishments on there, some stamps. This is a whole summer scene. I love it. Thank you, Tony. This card is using, oh, there you go. This is from Coco Villard and Perennial Lavender paper. It's a tried and true set of papers, that's for sure. Let's open this up. And I'm going to lose her name was not stuck on this, so I'm just going to keep the envelope with it. And oh yeah, this is one of those cards that shows both sides of the paper. That's pretty cool. I love those. Lots of detail on there. Thank you, Coco. Look at all the detail on this, you guys. This is the die set that we're going to be using for the craft along for some of the cards. We're using this scalloped die set and stamp set. It's currently unavailable, but supposedly will be available next week. All right, and then we have this card. This was made by Carol Baumgardner. Look at the gorgeousness of that Secret Sea embossing folder with the bricks paper, some linen thread in here, double bow, some sponging, very pretty card. Oops, they're starting to fall. This one is, look at that. Just kind of that same thing that you can get with the hexagon punch, right? That same little patterning that we did. This is from Dee Dee Hames. Maybe it's Hames. I don't know. Dee Dee, I just met. Thinking of You, and there's the inside with that pretty peach color, fresh freesia. Gorgeous. Here is a cute little bunny. It looks like it could be a bookmark with an embossed layer. Yep, it is. It's one of those magnetic bookmarks. That's fun. And then we also got a little layer of embossed papers that we could maybe put that on another card. Thank you, Carol Rosengren. Super cute and great for this time of year. All right. Is it the earthen foil? Did I mention something that... No, it's not the earthen foil. If that's what you're asking about, that one card back there where I couldn't tell. Nope, I don't know what it is. Not sure. All right. Next one is from Maureen Carbone. She goes by Mo. It was fun meeting her. She has such a sweet smile. So here is her card. And, oh yeah, little stamp image on the inside. So fun paper strip accenting on the corner. We were all loving that. This is from Suzanne Hertzler, and there's the recipe. It's a Dutch door fold card. There we go. So it opens like that. And there's a little, like a window almost, right? On the front. It looks like a little window with the flowers. That's cute. This card also looks like a fun fold. This is from Michelle Carlson. By the way, these cards are only ones that I've been receiving from the OnStage. I have a stash of cards that I'm saving up for another live later. So if you've gifted me a card recently, this live is only featuring OnStage stuff. Look at that fun fold. Isn't that cute? So that is from Michelle Carlson. This is another swap card that I received. If I can open it up. It is the Perennial Lavender. Wasn't that pretty? And here is that nature-y suite that's in the January through April catalog. One of my favorites. I don't know who this card is from, you guys. In all things, give thanks. Someone did not put their name on it. I have two people that didn't put their name on theirs. This one, let's check it out, is a fun fold that goes like that. Super pretty. Gosh, that's gorgeous with the vanilla on the background. And I don't know who that one's from either. I have 3 cards in a swap that I don't know who to thank for. This one is from Rosie Prouty. And let's see here. It looks like this. Oh, It's not a pocket, sorry. Just lots of fun layering. And it looks like it could be a pocket because these things are like tucking out. I love the way she did the ribbon on there. Isn't that cute? And that is her card. Gorgeous, love it. This one looks like a fun fold too. This is Jenny Reader. Oh, one that's very similar to the other fold, only that one had like two mini doors that came out. So this is from Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. And then this last one, it was so funny. I'm laughing because Carla was like scurrying to get these done at the beginning of the actual gathering. Like she had everybody at her table helping her out with it. So that was fun. This is from Carla Schultz. Love the reds and pinks. Okay, I'm gonna stick these in the bag to try to keep them in order because I don't want to lose people's information. Got a cookie. This is, it looks like it's like stamped even. I don't even know who that's from. Oh, does this open? Let's see here. Let's open this up. And let's see if the paper opens. Nope, the paper does not open. I have no idea who I got the cookie from. But that's a fun way to give a cookie. Okay, and then from this little container, we have, look at how cute that is. Little tiny Tic Tac. Have you seen these, you guys? This is from Michelle Carlson. Yes, it is. It's a little tiny Tic Tac container. And she made a tiny box because we all love miniatures. How sweet is that? Literally and figuratively. And then got this from Ashley from the Country Hive. Yay, Ashley. So we had this unique, exclusive for this event kind of glue holder. So if you aren't familiar with the Country Hive, they make glue holders. And I have like a whole collection. So different ones at different times of year. Yes, Nature Walk was that one. Yes, absolutely. So thank you to Ashley for that. And then this one is from Amanda Martin. Now check this out, you guys. It's an interactive card. An interactive card. And inside we have this little eraser, these gummy erasers, dust-free. Isn't that cute? So we got a little supply with it, and we have this little interactive card. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that. So, thank you, Faye. All right, I'm going to stick this away in the bag and pull out some other treats. We have more to show, more to show. You see this pile here? This pile is the new stuff. Okay, let me bring in a couple of bags. Other things that were gifted to me. So, let's start with the cookie. This is from Brandy. Brandy is a team member that handed out little cookie shortbread rounds. It's not a cookie. I have to close my mouth, zip it up. Sorry, Brandy, if you're watching. This is a round, shortbread rounds, and it's a family heirloom recipe. And so she gifts us some shortbread every year. So I might even have like a little taste of it this year. We'll see. I told her, I said, don't make me one because I don't do granulated sugar very well. Awesome treasures. I love it. Inventive. Yes, that last card was great. Okay, next. Let's open up this one because it's already unzipped. I got a little bag of stuff. This is from V-Tran. And so she gave me some like some little spa stuff, right? Hydrating gloves, hydrating socks. What's in here? This is, oh yeah, it's a little fan. So I had that going because it was hot that day and I think I just needed to cool myself off. But that was from V, super sweet. In here is a gift from Jenny Reader. And she is a Mary Kay rep, so she has all these fun little samples of Mary Kay stuff that she gives me often. I have in here moisturizing stick. I have Satin Hands Nourishing Shea Cream. And this one is Tropical Guava Lip Balm. Along with that, I got some Haichu treats. a hydrating sheet mask. I don't know what that is, but I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna have like a spa week, I think. And then she also gave me another card. She gave me a swap card, and then she gave me a card with some little sweet message on the inside. So that is from Jenny, reader. Thank you, Jenny. From Sandy Lindsay, I got like this whole, it's almost like a little trick-or-treat bag. There's so many goodies in here. Got some earrings with little blue butterflies on them. Got a pen in my favorite color with a cute little duck on it. She made this tumbler. Well, she took the tumbler and she added the liquids and the glitter and then put the printing on here. Anyways, it's a fun little tumbler. Got this fun folded treat container with lip balm, a sewing repair kit type thing, Purell. I'm guessing this is a hand sanitizer. And then the sanitizing hand wipe. I got a little glue holder. This is also, let's see here. So it holds glue. And then I got candy, and we were having dinner on the last night before we all departed ways, and she's laughing because she's heard over the time that we're all spending together that Rachel has a sensitive stomach, and I don't eat sugar, I don't eat gluten, I eat very little. There's only a few things that I eat that are treats. And she laughs while we're at dinner. She goes, and I put all that Mexican candy in there. And I said, I know, I won't do it because it's going to be spicy, isn't it? And so I'm giving this to my husband. And she was happy that at least I had someone to give it to. Then she gave me a card. So I have this card. You want to see how to do that interactive card? Yeah, that is cool. And Joanne says she has one of those fans. Isn't this fun seeing all the goodies that I brought home? So this is also a pocket card. Very fun with that pear. I love that pear sweet. I'm gonna stick these back in the bag so I don't forget who they are from. I won't, I know that because I've actually seen these a few times, all of my gifts, making sure that I know what everybody gave me. I don't wanna screw that up. There is one gift that I have no idea who I got, who gave it to me, but this is from my upline. This is from Susan Campfield. She gave all of her Silver Elites one of these easels that are available in some of the newest Kids Collection kits. And then we got a Starbucks gift card to use. Also, she gave everybody a little bag tag with their initial on it and some strawberries. And inside this bag, and I'll just go like this so I don't have to pull the pretty satin ribbon off the top. Inside the bag were four other things. Let's see if I got them all. So I received some treats in here that are strawberry-ish kind of flavored. One of our new Stampin' Up pens, like the black journaling pen, a spritzer, because we can all use spritzers, and then this sticker so that I can put this on her stamp set case and remember, like, this is her signature. So that's her actual signature. So she is handing out stickers for those people that want them for if they buy their stamp set, then she can just send that off to you. So that's pretty cool. And then a little note talking about the journaling pen, the spritzer, the strawberry and chocolate treats, the decal, and then the tag, obviously the tag. So a sweet little note on the inside of that. She's very thoughtful and creative, that woman. Okay. In this bag, this is what I got from my sister demonstrator, Carol Rosengren, and I received from her what are these things called? These are eye pillow. So you put this, you like put it over your eyes and it helps you to, have better eyes. I don't know. I'm not a spa girl, but I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm guessing that you could heat it up in the microwave. It has this little weighted eye pillow. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Oh yeah, warm and cold. You can do warm, cold, or room temperature. So, and it's soft. It's super soft. So I got that from Carol. I also got this bag. She made me a little bag that I had to fold to get it in my suitcase. So that, And then she gives us every year like a little receipt envelopes. You put your receipts in there and you track your stuff. I forget to use it. Sorry, Carol. But I love them. And then, and in fact, I do use them when I get home because for tax purposes, I keep all those receipts together, but I just forget to use it during the event. And then she gave me this stinking cute card. Look at this, you guys. There's like these spinners. And so this has the little Ferris wheel guys on there, and it's a fun fold at the same time. So that is from Carol. This is from Robin Jardine. Look at that. Look what Robin made me. This is that diamond art stuff. So she made me a blue Morpho butterfly. I'm so excited. Yes, the eye pillow is green. Isn't that cool? You noticed. From, let's see here. There's so many over here. This is, I feel so spoiled, you guys. Hang on. Something fell. This is from Christine Bertram. And she was handing out these cute little bee paper tote bag type things, and with bee socks. And all the bee socks, she said, say different things. So she had me unroll it so I could see what it said. Be different. So mine is be different. Little stockings to put on my feet. And these were just like, these are gifts, you guys. I did not make gifts, and I'm feeling guilty. I mean, I gave gifts to my team, but then I didn't take the time to make extras. Okay, this goodie bag is from Debbie Silot, and she gave me all this good stuff. I got a bookmark. I got some Orbit gum, Curel, some hand moisturizer, a lip balm with cherry flavor. Yum, yum, yum. This is, what is this? Hydrating hand sanitizer. Oh, you push this down and it like comes out. It's like a square. It fits in like, I don't know, wherever square stuff fits. But there's like a hydrating hand sanitizer that's easy to port around. A little mini notepad. She must have had fun making all of these little things. Another mini sewing kit. I love taking these when I travel. A little nail file with butterflies on it. I have some vitamin C to put in my drink. This was at the top of the bag. Sorry, it came like this. And then this was on the front of the bag. Just in case pack, she called it. And then some tissue, which I pulled out thinking I was going to, you know, maybe need it, but I never teared up. Miss Sensitive Rachel never teared up, which is good. I'll just start finding new places to put these piles. I received this from Sheila Chu. She made me this cute little card with a swing on the tree. And that's it. Yeah, I thought maybe there was something on the inside. And then she gave me her business card, but it's inside this fun little leather heart pocket. Isn't that cute? And then some little eye masks. All right, these must be really good eye masks because V gave them to me too. I'll have to check them out. Maybe I'll put some on tonight. The next items here, got some other goodies. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much. You're here now. Yay, Doreen. Do you have an extra, do you have to take an extra bag with you? No, so Rhonda, when I go, I have a check bag and I have a carry-on, and then I have my a shoulder or backpack type bag. And normally I just go, I actually pack pretty light with my own personal clothing because I plan out all my outfits. But because I had both of those suitcases packed with gifts that I gave my team, I had extra room after I gave all that stuff out. So the fact that I got all these gifts in return, it just filled that space again, right? So it was all good. That was the name of Longaberger Bees. That was the name of their conventions. Oh, that's cool. So this cute little box, look how cute that is. This is from Melissa Faust. And inside are yummy treats, little Easter treats in there. So I got this fun little Easter box from her. I received this ribbon charm from Dee Dee. Dee Dee Hames. I want to say Hames. I hope I'm saying it right, Dee Dee, if you're watching. But it's a little scissors charm, I should say. Sorry, did I say ribbon? So you hook it onto your scissors. Then I received a friction pen, and it's erasable. If you don't know this brand, it's like Susan's Campfield's favorite. Must be Elaine's too, because I got this from Elaine Shader. And then this is another ribbon charm, or scissors charm, sorry. This is from Liz Edwards. Very pretty, pretty, pretty. So much to share. Okay, I got more. I have more. Here it comes. This is from Megan Mears. I got a fun little keychain that's in green that says I love stamping. And yeah, so she attached it to a card. This is like 3D printed. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? And then from Suzanne Hertzler, she did 3D printed earrings that we wore. And then she made me a little keychain. She had these as swaps too, so that was kind of fun to swap with her. Or I didn't swap with her, she gifted them to me, but it was fun to see that she could swap them out for other things from people. I got more. You guys ready for more? The heart is a bookmark. Oh, so you stick, okay, got it. Thank you. So instead of like just putting a business card in it, you stick it in the corner of your book. Totally. Thank you so much for that, you guys. Okay. Love it. 4 of you have responded with telling me what that is. Now I know. This card is an easel card that turns into a calendar. Look at the bright colors on that. I love it, love it, love it. And then it's got some of that paper. I believe this paper is from that, maybe, or unless she made it. Is this that paper that had the Aurora Borealis stuff in it? It's so pretty. This is from Diane. Oh, shoot. Did I take it out of the envelope? No, I didn't. Diane, I don't know your last name. Can't tell. You're going to have to message me if you see this video. I don't know your last name. Bummer, bummer. This, I got a pen and some candies and a cute little cellophane topper from, and I have to make sure I know her name. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Hang on. This is from, oh my gosh. EMK, crafting. Oh, you know what? So she's having this trip in Italy. I'm just going to have to open it. I'm going to have to open it because I'm sure her info's on the back. But she is a friend of Emily's, and I just met her. Oh my gosh, I don't see it. I don't see it. There it is, Christy. Hi, Christy. Thank you for the pen and the goodies. And look at this. This is cute too. There we go. See, she had her name on stuff. But she's hosting a trip to Italy where they're going to stamp in Italy. Seriously considering it. This is from Ann Oshiro, and it's a little bag wrap, and she's got her treats from Hawaii. She lives in Hawaii, so she always brings these unique and fun treats. There's the gummies that are little pineapples. My boys love those. And then from Melissa Alvarez, I got this fun box, and it opens like this, and inside are these cute little yogurt-covered treats. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love the way it's assembled. So that's from Marissa Alvarez. Did I say Melissa? I didn't mean to. Sorry, Marissa, if I did. I know, it's beautiful. Diane Gorski, thank you. It's the DSP from Diane. I'm going to write that down right now. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. Diane Gorski. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to take a minute with my new beautiful purple pen. Diane, and I want to make sure I spell it right. Yeah, she had 2 N's at the end. Gorski. Thank you. All right, and then I got this. I think it's a bookmark too. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like a clip. Oh, paper clip. Hidden paper clip. It's a hidden paper clip. That's cool. I bet it's, okay, I bet there's like a, oh, you can kind of feel it. There's a paper clip within it, but you cover it with this paper. So the paper clip is inside and you have a decorative paper clip. That's really cool. I've never seen that before. And that's from Valerie Altieri. Altieri. Thank you, Valerie. You'd like to learn the box, the one that Marissa did? Okay. Colored the DSP with Granny Apple Green ink. Hi, Diane, it's you. You colored the DSP with Granny Apple Green ink. Okay. So this was a different color and then you added Granny Apple Green in there? Is that what you're saying? It's gorgeous. I love it. And is this color Parakeet Party? Is that our parakeet color we used to have? Or is that just some really fun bright green? All right, next. Gosh, this counter is almost clean. I have just a few more goodies here. Oh, this is the stamp set I was talking about. Cutest Crew. That's the one where those birds are and the kitties and the doggies. Okay. And then this card, I might as well show that to you now. This is from Nancy and Kayla, who signed up to go to convention, but they couldn't go, and I was really bummed. But anyways, they came yesterday and picked up their bag and gave me this card as a gift. So I got a cute little gray kitty card. Paper cover, the paper clip is covered with DSP. You create those all the time. I've never made one. Why have I never made one? This is the first time I've ever seen anything like that. That's really cool. This is from Rose Carey, and happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. This is because it is the 17th today, right? Did I even tell you the date when I first started the live? It's March 17th, 2026. But she made me a cute little matchbook treat. This was a little gift from her. Let me throw that back in here. Throw it in here like this. So how appropriate that we're opening that on the actual St. Patrick's Day. This is the gift that I do not know, like the person who gifted it to me. I have no clue. It's a cute little turtle clip. You just clip it on something. Travel Turtle, it's called. And I don't know who it's from. So if this was given to me by you, will you please let me know? I would love to know. Can't type fast enough, LOL. What did you write earlier? The cardstock is Parakeet Party. I love Parakeet Party, Diane. It's my favorite color. Do you know that? It looks fluorescent on here, but it's such a nice bright green. It's so yummy. It's just so yummy. Okay, like my table is starting to get invaded by the piles that I have. I want to show you this. This wasn't gifted to me, but you know when you tip your housekeeper, she gave me a thank you note. I've never had that before, and I was like that. I treasured it. I took it with me. I took it home with me because I thought that was so sweet of her to take the time to actually write me a thank you note for the tip. This fun little goodie is let's see. It's a card. It's a slimline card. It looks like. I haven't even opened this up yet. This is from Kelly Baxter. Does this, maybe it just opens like that. Maybe it's just a fun fold kind of card like that, or a tag. Oh, here, you would write on the back and then it goes, that's unique. That's really fun. So this is from Kelly, so did I say Kelly Baxter? Kelly Fitzgerald. Yeah, Kelly Baxter Fitzgerald, my new friend. We had fun on our whale watching trip while Rachel was having some issues. It's fun getting to know you, Kelly. This cute little card here is from, oh shoot, do I not know who this is from now? This probably went with something earlier. I don't know who this is from, but isn't that stinking cute? I'm gonna have to figure out who it's from. Love it. Oh, here, it came out. It's Tony. Tony Shaw. Thank you, Tony. This came out of the bag as I was opening it. That's what happened. This is a this is an addition to the pin. So Tracy Bauer gave me that pin I showed you on my lanyard, And then she also gave me this. We are way past the hour, aren't we? This is a little nail file in a cute, precious little holder. So I got a little nail file gift. I got this baggie with some goodness inside here. We have an ornament that's from Canada. So a fellow demonstrator from Canada. This is from Karen Dreiger Lundberg. I hope I pronounced your name right. Dreiger, I hope so. Anyways, Karen Lundberg gave that to me. So that was sweet. And this is really cool. So this is a pen holder. Let me grab that pen again. Well, I'll grab a different one because I lost it in my pile, but you stick a pen in here. So you have like you put it on your catalog or whatever, and then you clip this onto your book, and then you have a place for your pen. I thought that was really clever. And that's from Kathy Howes. I received a card from Kevin Tessman that's a past birthday card, but that was from Kevin. My birthday's in August, but I would celebrate all year long. This is from, let's see here, Anne McBride. Anne McBride used one of my favorite papers ever. And how do we open this again? I did open it and then I closed it again. Hang on. I have to figure it out. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Rachel. Seriously? Why can't you figure this out? Oh my goodness sakes. Now we wonder how our recipients struggle when they open cards. This has got to open in some, yeah, like I pull this, and then I think I pull this. It just got stuck together, that's why. There was some stickiness to it. So these kind of like collapse into each other. Maybe that's why, because this is so tight, it kind of like makes a locking mechanism. But this is from Anne McBride. And you just have to pull hard. You know what? It probably helps if you bend it a little bit. When you bend it this way. So bend it this way and open it up and bend it closed again. There, I'm getting it. I'm getting it, Anne. That's cool. And that's made with my stamp set. And then this card is from Suzanne Hertzler. And it looks like a pocket, sorry. I was like, ooh. So that is a fun little fun fold card. And then this is from Coco Villard, and she did a paper pumpkin alternate. It's a corner easel card. That's it in that pile. You guys ready for, you ready for my last bit of stuff? Okay, so I have for you, and we have to go fast. I have for you some new products. I'm going to show you this first. This is a set of dies, and this wasn't necessarily a pre-order type thing, but I want to show you this anyways because I'm a paper pumpkin fanatic. I took and made a sampler of what the dies look like when you die cut them from a piece of cardstock. So from the wonderful scenes that goes with the January, February, March, April, May, and June kits, you get these images. So you get this little sign with, you can get the rectangle out of there or a stick out of this area. There's flowers, there's butterflies, and it creates 3 of them, the word wonderful, and then you can get some stars, but you can also create that image here that's like a little fireworks with the stars out of it. And those are all just from this die set. It makes a lot of little pieces. Underneath that, we have this good thing here. This is called the Impressions Plate, and it allows you to make embossed pieces with your dies. So if your die is set up so that it can emboss and die cut, you can do your die cutting first, then you send it through with this, and it makes it poofy. I'll show you samples because I did some die cutting. Let's go to this next. This is another bundle. Or a bundle, because I have shown you that fern bundle earlier. So this one is called Bordered in Beauty. And I need to zoom out. You're going to see a messy desk though, you guys. Bordered in Beauty stamp set with the Bordered in Beauty dies. There's lots of dies. And to help you out with that, I just did all the die cutting of each one. So you get tags in there, label pieces. You get these fun little chevron border looks and all these little V's that come out of it. Some of these do not, like, they don't cut a shape, but they cut a line. So then you could keep going with it and make a fun border on a card or a page or a layer or whatever. So that's what that does. Here's another little label piece that allows you to put something in there like, I don't know, brads or whatever. This piece here is odd shaped, but it goes with the stamp that looks like a bunch of butterflies stuck together. Here's a cool one in that you have like not only this edge on one half, but you have this, you know, very detailed. Can you see that? I'm going to hold it up higher. You can see the detailing in there. There's like a little dotted mark there. Here's one that makes kind of a file tab look, right? And you would just keep trimming if you wanted to. I just did this so that you could see that they don't cut into a shape. They cut into an edge. There's more little edge pieces. And then this one here does not only cutting, but you send it through with the embossing plate and you can get that little heart look on there. So you get these puffy little hearts. Okay. This is not pre-order, but I just want to point out that the Notes of Spring is in my hands. This is the March product of the month. Finally got it. And let's take a peek at, oh, sorry, there was one other die from there that fell out. It's a little bracket. So you get a bracket. Okay, let's look at these things next. This is a new embellishment. It's called Array of Dots, and this is part of the suite. So I bought a suite basically for pre-order. So demonstrators could pre-order. Those people that went to OnStage could pre-order. We still can, I believe, but we could pre-order a suite and a bundle. And Stampin' Up's bundle that is available is Susan's stamp set. So again, you'll want to watch her live in just a few minutes here. So I will quickly get done. These here are the Floral Flight accents, and this is like really strong black cardstock. It's super strong, and you get all of these fun pieces that you can either add to the projects as is, you can use them to ink on because it's black, you know, then it's, I don't know, just really, really fun details of butterflies and foliage and, you know, like leaves and flowers and yeah. These embellishments here, again, they are the Array of Dots, and I think there's 5 colors in there. Let me pull this out so you can see. Oh, 4 colors. 4 colors, and that goes with this paper, and of course the Bordered in Beauty bundle that I just shared with you. So here's the paper that goes with that suite. And I think that that black stencil stuff, those little die cut pieces are also part of this bundle. So here's the paper. I'll show you one side and then I'll flip it over and show you the other side. So we have like a honeycomb look, we have watercolor look, we have these streaks, kind of watercolor lines, watercolor background with some white lines going through it that are kind of triangular and angled. That one, I don't even know what kind of design that's called, but it's kind of fun. Could cut like circles out of that. Polka dots. And then on the back side of these, we have black and white. So you could add color to the backs of these. Little V's, little polka dots, little X's, leaves, kind of a chevron look again, and then like little hexagons within each other. So this paper, these, I'm gonna pull these all back over there again. There's a lot to juggle today. These papers, this, and this. Okay, these are all from the same suite. So these, the paper, and that. And last but not least, this is what you're going to be seeing on Susan's channel in just a few minutes. I will end this really soon so you can go get a bite to eat and you can come back and you can watch what she has to share. I'm going to copy and paste that link again. Oh, I thought I'd copied it. Hang on, I have to pull it up. You guys are, oh, thank you. I can see some hearts. So this is her stamp set. Sorry, got to move that out of there. I know, I'm like trying to get the link in there. There we go. Okay, it's called Phrases and Frames. And you're going to take a peek at how she demonstrates with it. It's a bundle. It's part of a bundle. So she got these wonderful words, beautiful fonts, beautiful phrases, and then it's paired with the Phrases and Frames die set, which has die cutting, and it works with that impressions plate. So I'm hoping, and I'm sure she will, demonstrate how to get that look. So I won't be demonstrating that for you, but take a peek at this. So this is just die cut, and you know what? I'll just shift this out of the way. We'll move some stuff out of the way and we'll zoom in. But this is just die cut. So the first frame right here, die cut. Kind of right? But then when you use the impressions plate, you get that. Can you see the difference? It really pops it up. And you can get a square piece from it if you want to use it that way. Here's the next frame. So die cut without the impressions folder and die cut with it. So you can see there's a lot more juiciness to it. And then we have this next one here. This is with and without. You'll want to get the impressions plate, I guess is what I'm telling you. Okay. And then the last one, which is just a little mini oval. I didn't do that one as is. I just have that embossed with the impressions plate so you can see the detail on it. And yeah, you'll want to watch what she does with this. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited for her. Okay, any questions? A day with Rachel and Susan, I love it. Yes, she's going to show this on her live at 7:30, which is in just a few minutes, and I've got the link in there. Okay, black and white paper. Someone mentioned they struggle with it. Just use your blending brushes. Just get the blending brushes out and add some color. You know, like you don't have to color them in. You don't have to take time to do all that, but if you want to, you can just blend it to get some color on there, or you can spritz it. Oh, good. I'm going to let you guys go because I went over again on this live, but there was so much to share. I hope that you got a good taste of what I got to experience while I was in Long Beach. I had so much fun, and my group, they're just phenomenal. I love them. I'm going to let you all go so you can head on over to Susan's channel and watch her create with her new stamp set. If you are a demonstrator, your pre-order time will begin on March 24th. If you attended OnStage, there's a special pre-order. They call it Product Purchase Premiere that you can take advantage of. I don't know when it ends because I didn't pay attention to that, but it started on Saturday. And then if you are not a demonstrator, you can purchase new product from this new catalog. This new catalog will be available to purchase from for everybody on May 5th. And it's full of goodness. I cannot wait. Have fun, everyone. If you're interested in purchasing any product from me, just know that you can go to my website at stampyourartout.com, click on shop, and you can purchase. You can also click on links in the description of my video. I appreciate you coming to this live, taking time out of your day. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for sharing this video. And I appreciate you subscribing too. I'll let you all go. And thanks for the welcome home. All right, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.